This doesn't have to be your forever home. It just needs to be sustainable until things change. I feel like when we're working towards a new life, towards a dream life, and we hear people talk about enjoying your current life, making sure that you're grateful for your current life, making sure that you're good, you're comfortable within your current life, I feel that sometimes we tend to believe that if we are creating some sort of home within our current life, some sort of circumstance in which we feel comfortable, we feel good, it's as if we're saying we do not want this new life. We don't want to expand because we're making do with what we have. We're making do with our current life, and we're saying, oh, well, you know what? On second thought, I'm okay here. I'm good here. I don't want this new life. But that is absolutely not true, because you creating some sort of home within your current life, even though you're working towards this new life, it's just making sure that you're working towards your dream life in circumstances that aren't too miserable, that aren't so heavy that you simply end up burning out, or you have the process of working towards your dream life is that much more difficult because you're working in circumstances, like I said, that are so heavy and so miserable and so tiring. Those circumstances affect everything. They affect your mental health, they affect your emotional health, your physical health, the way you rest, the way you show up in your life, the way you show up for the work that you need to do. It really affects your well-being. And when you're in a period of building a life, building a new life, or building a business, or building something, that is already a process that can be very demanding and difficult. And during that time, you really need all of your strength, all of your energy. You need to be able to have a good night's sleep. You need to be able to have a schedule that allows you, yes, to work and to show up for your business or for your new life that you're creating for yourself. But your schedule really needs to have this balance because you're still human. You are not a robot. You're not a machine. And as a human, you have needs, and those needs include rest. You need to really create circumstances that are going to be best for you to continue show up consistently, and for you to be supported, for these circumstances to be sustainable. Because if you try to work really, really hard as if you were a machine, you won't last very long. And the goal here is to create a balance, is to create circumstances that will allow you to do the work that you're doing, but to be able to do it for a long time, for it to be sustainable, and also for it to be healthy for you. If you want to create better circumstances for yourself, you can start by creating some routines. For example, morning and evening routines are very important. Only those two routines are really allowing you to have structure in your days. Because if we take the morning routine, your morning can very much set the tone for your entire day. And when you wake up, it doesn't really make any sense for you to expect yourself to perform right then and there, right after you wake up, when you're still maybe possibly tired, you're not fully woken up, and now you need to go to work and to perform. It doesn't really make any sense. And also, starting your day directly with work, for your mental health, for your emotional health, it might not be the best thing either, because it might have you feeling like you don't like your days. Because every time, just right when you wake up, you all of a sudden need to do all of this work, and you need to perform, and it's so difficult, and it's rushy, and it's not a way to to start your day. And a very good morning routine can really, well, the best morning routine for you is going to be tailored to your needs, to your desires, to your wants, to who you are and the way that you feel about the different activities. But some examples are a morning routine that has maybe a little bit of stretching, or maybe a morning walk, something to wake your body up a little bit, maybe a tiny workout, something to activate your body so that your body knows that it is the morning, we are starting the day, we're slowly starting to wake our muscles up, our body up, so that we can go and do our day. And another thing that you can put in your morning routine is something to slowly wake up your mind. And I'm saying slowly, that is very important. We don't want to expect ourselves to be 100% alert and there and ready mentally when we've just woken up. So it can be a good idea to have a meditation practice or a journaling practice, or even again a walk can work on both sides. It can work on your body, it can wake your body up, and it can also ease your mind into waking up because, well, you're going outside, you're breathing fresh air, and you're looking at wherever you're walking, you're looking at houses or at trees or at stuff around you, and it really wakes your body and mind up. In the evening, it can be a good idea to see your sleep as an event. You going to sleep is not a chore. It's not something that you just do. It's an event that you can prepare for. And just like in the morning, you can prepare your body and your mind to going to sleep. So ideas of activities that you can put in a night routine can be, again, stretching or going on a walk. It makes you move your body in a way that can maybe slow it down. It can tire it a little bit. And those two activities can also work very well for your mind, to ease your mind, to calm your mind, the same way that meditation can really help in the evening. Journaling can help in the evening. And there are many activities that you can do in the morning or at night, and it's really about thinking about how you think that you can prepare your body and mind for either starting the day or ending the day, going into your sleep. And as you have those routines in your schedule, as you repeat those routines, your mind and your body eventually will know right away. They will be used to it, and they will know that when you do your morning routine, oh, okay, now it's time to wake up. Now it's time to wake up to do my day. And in the evening, your body will know and your mind will know just by doing the activities, oh, okay, now is the time to calm down. And when you really have those routines set up in your schedule and you have repeated them for a long time, it becomes much easier because, like I said, you're just used to it now. And it really creates this beginning and end of your day, and it creates this really nice structure that can really support you when you are in a period of working towards a goal and you need to show up during your day for that goal. During your days, it can help a lot for you to try, as if you can, try your best to structure your blocks. Either you have work blocks that you need to do. How is it best for your work blocks to be set in your day for you to be able to go through your day to do the things that you need to do, but not feel too overwhelmed? And also in a way so that your day feels like it is balanced. It is not a rush of having to work that it makes you feel so burnt out, and at the end of the day, you feel so tired because you've been working nonstop all day. If it is possible for you to do that, to try to find ways to really balance the work blocks or the other types of blocks in your day, absolutely do. It will definitely make a difference, and that again will allow you to have some sort of structure that will will support you and help you not burn out so quickly. And something that a very small change that you can make in your schedule that can be very effective is when you have your work blocks, in between your blocks, when you have your breaks, either if you have very common, people have a break in the, before noon, they have a lunch break, and then a break in the afternoon. So during those breaks, even just going on a walk, it can help you tremendously. It can very much refresh your mind, refresh your body a little bit, especially if you are working at a desk. It's very important to move your body and you breathe some fresh air. Or if you are working standing up, you're very active in your job, taking those breaks to sit down, and if you like journaling, you could journal, sit down to meditate, or just sit down to relax and not think about your work. Really try to give your mind a break and be very disciplined with giving yourself those breaks, knowing that they are truly needed. It is not something that you're putting in your schedule just because you might feel like it and it's not so productive. It's absolutely needed. Remember that you are human. And if you want to be able to continue working for a long time, you're going to need to create balance, because if you don't, like I said, you will burn out. So make sure that you have this balance, and if you can, implement those times of rest in between your blocks of work, and really organize it in a way that fits best your needs and how you work. Really ask yourself or observe yourself throughout your days and arrange your schedule the best way that fits you, your personality, your way of working, the way that you move through life, the way that your energy varies throughout your days. Really make your schedule fit you and your type of person. Another idea regarding work is, if you work remotely, if you work from home, and you know that every time you go to the office and see your colleagues, it really helps you. If you feel more motivated, you have a much better day. Well, scheduling more shifts that you can go to the office if it's possible will help you a lot. And or if not, if you decide to have all of your shifts be at the office, that also might be a way that can help you a lot. Even though moving to the office, doing the transport, can add an extra step in your schedule and your day. It's an extra effort, but think about how it makes you feel, how it benefits you to physically go to the office and see your colleagues, talk to them face to face, interact with them. And if that experience is something that really, really uplifts you and supports you, and that every time you end a shift that you went physically to the office, you feel so good, then consider adding that back into your schedule or making it more frequent, because those types of experiences is what we're looking for when we want to create circumstances that, like I said, are sustainable long term, that will support you, that will allow you to really feel good throughout your days, still show up for your work and your things, but allow you to really be healthy, move from a healthy space, and support you. As you're creating better circumstances for yourself in your current life, remember that you're not building a forever home. You're really just building circumstances that are going to be sustainable long term, so that you can continue building towards your dream life and showing up for what you're building without burning out so quickly, without feeling so overwhelmed or so miserable throughout the process.